We'll kick off with the champions. And who's going to surprise us? Karen?
Champions, I've gone for Man City, so it's not a surprise. Sorry, Dave, I've just killed it there. But yeah, I just think too strong and the experience. I do think it'll be a problem if Haaland was to get injured. Kevin De Bruyne is now out injured, but I just think the squad has got enough for me.
Jamie, you've also gone Manchester City. Is there no way that having won the treble, there might be just that drop-off in motivation?
I just look at Pep Guardiola, and he's been a manager now for maybe 10, what is it, just over 10 years, a decade. I'm not sure they've ever had a season off where his team have not got round 90 points or just above. He's that intense. His teams don't drop off, so I don't see them dropping off. I think someone's got to go above them in terms of get to their level rather than Manchester City dropping down to mid-80 points. I mean, they got 89 last season, and to be honest, first half of the season, it didn't look like the real Manchester City. I think if they get back to them normal selves, you're talking another probably 5 or 6 points this season. And I just think that's just a bridge too far for the teams. I mean, Arsenal, I think, have recruited well, but I just still look at Haaland up front, and I just don't think Arsenal have got anyone else in that category.
We were talking about Pep Guardiola, weren't we? 11 titles in 14 seasons, I think it was.
Yeah.
Gary, you went out on a bit of a limb last year with Arsenal.
What?
In the sense that you were very happy to say they weren't going to win the title, but you...
I wasn't happy to say it.
Well, you were asked about it and you were quite bold.
Yeah, I was adamant. I didn't think they would, but I wasn't.
So why do you think they will this time? What's changed for you?
I think, look, I'm banking on 3 things, but to be fair, none are certain because I take on board what Karen and Cara have said about the fact that City just deliver year in, year out. Post-treble, a little bit of a... no signs of that against Burnley. The difficulties and challenges of a season when you're playing in Super Cups, World Club Championships, that might just bring a little bit more confusion. They haven't got the biggest squad. And I thought just last year with Haaland, I mean, to be fair, Karen's point I take earlier on in the programme, that he doesn't do as much running as he used to when he used to pick up his injuries. But last season, he only missed 3 matches. If he was to miss 10 or 15 that he did miss at Dortmund on average in the last 2 seasons before he came, I think that would be enough to give Arsenal a real chance, because I think Arsenal have improved with Declan Rice, although I think they've just lost Timber, haven't they, through to an ACL, which...
We're not sure how long.
And that's a big blow. So Havertz, Timber and Rice are very good signings. They do improve them enormously, but obviously losing Timber, it was City I was banking on getting an injury, not Arsenal.